Yeah, I'm meeting first time. So, how are you?
I'm pretty good. I'm doing great. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also good. So, may I know about you, ma'am?
Yeah, yeah, sure. My name is Ghazala. I'm from Allahabad, UP, and right now I'm teaching in a school. I have completed my post graduation and my BA degree also. And yes, I'm blessed with two daughters. My hobbies are cooking and listening to music. But nowadays I'm practicing this language, and yes, I'm running my YouTube channel also. My channel's name is Learn English with Ghazala.
Okay, yeah, that's amazing, really. Okay, ma'am.
Could you
Basically,
please, could you please
yeah,
introduce yourself?
yeah, why not? Yeah, basically, I belong to Bihar state. I'm a primary teacher as well as I'm running also channels. So, I'm helping many beginner students nowadays. And if I talk about my hobby, so I like to traveling at different kinds of places for a varying purpose. And I love to talk with the new peoples by learning so many things. Yeah, it's all about me.
You are a primary teacher, means you are a government teacher.
No, I'm a private school teacher. Yeah,
So your posting is in Bihar.
yeah, yeah, in Bihar, in a
Okay.
village, yeah, you can consider. Yeah,
Yes, yes.
yes,
Okay. Tell me something about your hobbies.
yeah. As I mentioned before, I love to visiting different kinds of places and interacting with the new peoples, learning new things, exploring new things day to day life for having develop my personalities this way. So yeah, you can consider this is a part of my hobbies also. And yeah, I love to learn the new skills. You know, like if you learn gradually the new skills into your life, so that would be really making personality of yours as much as you consider from yourself, right? So uh, these kinds of things you can consider is a part of my hobbies. Yeah.
Actually, please, your camera is shaking. I think it's not still. It's shaking continuously.
Okay, okay. Yeah, because I'm holding through my hand. That's why. Okay. Yeah. Is it okay?
Now it's okay because the screen was not looking very good.
Okay, okay. Give me a stand. Yeah. Mm, yeah. Okay, ma'am. So I'm very curious by knowing your way of improving your communication skills nowadays. How have you been improving? May I know?
Actually, the one and most important thing is practice, and I'm doing practice. I daily speak one or two person, and yes, I daily speak a little English daily. This is a part of my practice. I always try to enhance my vocabulary by reading. Sometimes I read newspapers, sometimes because when I teach my students, I daily get 5 to 6 new words, and I always try to use these words in my sentences. So in this way, I improve my vocabulary. And yes, practice makes a man perfect. So I'm doing practice daily, and I daily talk to different people. And then now I'm enjoying my journey because it's giving me fluency, and and more than fluency, it's giving me confidence. Because earlier I was very hesitant, and I felt nervous that time when I tried to speak in English. But now I feel myself very comfortable, and I speak English smoothly. So it's a big achievement for me, and though I'm trying to improve myself because I know I have to achieve something more.
Yeah, ma'am. Of course, you deserve for having as much as achievement you can. Of course. And yeah, according to me, ma'am, if you are learning new skills, in your life, so it has become the part of your confidence level also, right? So that's why each and every people should be learn anything into their life, right? And yeah,
According to
uh,
me, to get this, yes, yes, go ahead, please go ahead.
okay. Yeah, according to me, ma'am, at the first time, if you meet any kinds of situations, first time, so at that time you can't feel comfortable, right? By facing multiple times the exact situation into your life, that keeps us comfortable, right? Situations. So according to me, that is happening with all the beginner nowadays, right? So according to me, they should be faced the same times multiple times, according to me, right? So they
Yes.
will get confidence. Yeah, this is way also for having confidence, right?
Sure.
Yeah,
Because I think to get the success, confidence is more important. Confidence should be there in your personality. So we can achieve something very, very easily. And just because the lack of confidence, we were not able to speak this language earlier. But now that confidence is mm, in our personality just because of this practice. So we are gradually achieving our goal.
yeah, ma'am, you're right. Confidence is a better way of representing yourself. You will uh, give you the appearance around the people in better manner, right? So that's
Yes.
why confidence is everything, especially in humans' life nowadays, right? Confidence will help us not only in these kinds of language, but also in various kinds of field, right? Of the personal issues, right? So many things can be the reasons behind it, right? That's why. And especially in this time, the people are learning through their own way these skills. So that's why it is a really good because we are having a multiple way of improving only the one skills nowadays, right? So we are lucky.
Yes, we are
Right.
lucky. Is we got this platform, so we are really lucky, and we are improving. We are together, and we are learning something new daily. So yes,
Yeah.
really we are, because earlier I was very worried how to get the partner to speak this language, to speak, to practice this language. But now I don't have any uh, tension how to get the partner, because daily I get a new person. I daily and daily I get daily I learn something new. So
Yeah.
uh, yes, and because earlier the main problem was I don't have any partner to practice this language, and to speak this language, a partner is more important. So,
Yeah.
but whenever I don't have any partner, all the time I talk to myself in English only. All the time
Yeah.
I think and all the time I try to talk to myself. But it means English is always in my mind, and all the time I think in English. So
Yeah, man.
it's really very uh, mm, means confidence also. Now I can achieve. That confidence is now in me that I can do anything. I can achieve. And this is not this learning this language is not impossible. We can easily learn this language, and we can smoothly speak this language.
Yeah, ma'am. You are doing like an exercise you can consider of your mind by
Yes.
insisting yourself, focusing on those part of it, which is a really a requirement, especially in being a stage, right? Because we are having the fumbleness, yeah, even hesitations because of we are having the less sentence, right? For transforming, yeah, modifying our sentence in conversation times, right? So before time, if we exercise a lot on mind, yeah, over any kinds of stuff, and making a million of sentence, thousands of sentence, right? So we will never face less sentence for mentioning our exact situation during conversation time. That's why practicing is much requirement. Okay, by self, because by doing practice self, like you can get your mistakes, so you can have time to improving this also, right? So that's
Yes.
why self practice much requirement, more than attending with someone's, right?
Yes. Exercise is important. Yes, you are right. Yes, sometimes I still get stuck whenever I try to speak, and sometimes I don't get the appropriate word. So that time I feel very awkward, because
Yeah,
still yes. So I'm trying to overcome my this problem, because
yeah,
That means something is lacking in my English.
Of,
I feel something is missing, something is lacking. So I have
yeah,
to improve myself. And
of course. The thing is that, why are you facing lacking something in you? Because you are not making, over a different kinds of stuff related any kinds of sentence, right? We are native language. We have our own native language. We have a talk various kinds of objects, right? Many kinds of sentence. But we have a limited sentence nowadays, right? Whatever we
yes,
are talking with any stranger people, so we have a limited sentence, right? After finishing these kinds of data, you are having less confidence because you won't have the appropriate sentence for mentioning your thoughts, right? So that's why self practicing, that is mean you are exploring new kinds of sentence. You are generating self by creating a different kinds of sentence. So by connecting in the new situation, at that time you will have proper sentence for showing your anxiety, your feeling, yeah, etc. Whatever, right? So in this time, why it takes so much time of your years, yeah, 2 year, yeah, 5 year? Because under the year we are having so many sentence, right? Uncountable sentence. That's why we become very fluent because we will have the proper data for mentioning by showing in different kinds of manner whatever we want, right? So that's why it takes lots of time to existence storing the data internally of us, right? So these are things happening generally with the beginner. Okay. Yeah.
how far have you been learning this language?
Yeah, it's been 6 months above. Yeah.
For last 6 months, and you are
Yes.
speaking very good English.
Hmm. Thank you, ma'am. Always I experiment myself a lot in village. Yeah, that you can consider. Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, practice is more important. And yes, we are all we are doing practice, and definitely one day we will speak like a native speaker.
Of course. And now also we are talking. But the thing is that we are realizing internally we do not have the much record data for mentioning our feelings, yeah, each and every point in our own manner. The thing is that we are having the less sentence. Right.
Yes, yes.
That is the
But
problem.
whenever I get stuck, I always try to replace that word. Whenever I don't get the particular word which what is in my mind, so I try to replace the word. Is if I am trying to say something and I'm not getting the word, so I try to use the another word. Means I try to use the synonyms. So
According
sometimes
okay. Yeah. According to me, becoming fluent in this language, yeah, any kinds of language, you have to gain lots of number of I mean sentence. And first of is that why we are very confident in our native language because since our childhood, we have been observing the way of our talking of our moms, dads, and so many people around us, right? So
mm,
the our mind is just like a memories, whatever we are consuming since early times, all the things has been existing internally of us. So the thing is the requirement is that like when the situation has been created out under during any kinds of conversation, automatically our subconsciousness prefers right these kinds of sentence because they knew this is the requirement now. That's why our subconsciousness is working like a what I say like servant, right, for us. So that's why. And yeah, always try to give you answer in different kinds of way, not only you prefer only the one way, because in English the only this language you can give one answer in multiple way, right? That is when you are increasing the number of your sentence, the one things you can do in better a multiple way, right? And once again you are getting to succeed in this field, you can be fluent more than ever. Okay. Yeah. So this is
you
my
have
opinion. Yeah.
given me very important tip that I should try to speak in different way.
Yeah. Every way. Every time you try to introducing yourself in different way. Right? Someone if will ask you where are you from. So you can say you do not say like I'm from this where. You can say I'm the resident of this place. This way, right? I'm the citizen
Okay.
of this. Yeah, multiple way you just you will have the increase of number of sentence. Then you will never have any kinds of less confidence, any kinds of problems. Yeah, even hesitation. Hesitation is should be only existence of all of them. They do not have the proper sentence for mentioning their feeling. Then they get
Mm.
stuck, you know, and hesitation, low fear of confidence. These are things, right? Yes, ma'am.
Definitely, I'm going to try this.
Yeah, I always try to say my opinion to all of the beginner. Yeah, any person, because I know we are learner, right? We are trying to improve self to each other
Yes,
this way, right? And with whom I am going to connect this way, I already know the real intention of all of them, right? We both are equal in the same boat, right?
yes,
What their
yes.
intention. They also want to give me their own opinion, and I also, right? So only always you talk to very openly. Don't hide anything else, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Today, I have learned a very important thing. Means I
Thank
have to try different ways to say anything, and definitely I am going to work out on this because all the time I introduce myself in the same manner, in the same manner. So
you. Yeah,
definitely
ma'am.
I'm trying to I'm going to try introduce myself in different ways, and
Yeah.
really be very beneficial for me.
Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, by repeating the same sentence, obviously you will become very confident because you know already that meaning. But the thing is that the problem is that you have a desire only to becoming fluent in this language. So this is not a small work. You can be done very easily. So you have to prepare for it a lot, right?
Mm.
And the English language, right? If you are going to read any novels, you will learn a different way of mentioning their own feeling. And at that time, you will be know your levels, how much you better internally, how level of yours in English field, right? So that's why always you think like I'm a learner, and this learning process will be going on whole life, right?
Yes, yes. It's a lifetime process.
Yeah,
All the time I always say that I am learner because nobody is perfect in this world. All the time we learn. So yes,
yes,
we are learner.
yes, ma'am. So that's why this is my personal consideration internally, what I am think about myself. Okay.
Your thinking is very good, and
Thank you.
definitely it will be beneficial for me.
Thank you, ma'am. And I always try to give my proper opinion to all other people so they can boost their confidence. They can learn something new, something different from me. Right. Yes, ma'am.
Make sure that
Okay.
you are a very good teacher.
Thank you, ma'am. It's your kindness. Thank you.
Okay,
Okay,
Chandan,
ma'am.
actually, I have one more session, so I have to stop at this point. But
Yeah,
very soon we will connect.
yeah, ma'am. Of course. It would be really pleasure for me. Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Bye.
bye. Have a nice day.